Hello, James. How are you?
I'm here with Don Miller, who makes wine with his wife True at their winery Adobe, Guadalupe, in Baja California, Mexico. And I got to ask him, so what's an American making wine in Mexico?
We came here about 12 years ago, and at that time the Mexican wine wasn't very well known or very well thought of. And now we're going through this renaissance of quality, and we've grown from 12 wineries when we first came here to over 60 wineries now. So it's this renaissance of quality. You could see it when we first visited here, that they were going to be able to start producing some very good wines. And the recognition of the Mexican wines has increased significantly. So you can see in this Mediterranean climate that we have here in Baja is very good for producing primarily red-related vineyard, and we're delighted to be part of the Mexican wine industry.
So how would you compare your wines to, let's say, California wines?
It would be somewhat similar. Probably the closest wine growing area to here in Baja is Paso Robles, and the climate is very similar to Paso Robles. Paso Robles is hot, close to the ocean, which is the nature of the climate here. The difference is that it's a little hard to get the acidity up, so the white wines are a little more difficult. For example, we planted 11 different varietals when we started the vineyard. All of them are reds. So we realized that it was harder to do the whites. So we pick usually a little earlier than most areas of California. And we try to do blends only, and try to do the grapes that are more Mediterranean oriented in the blends, with using the Cabernet Sauvignons and the Merlots as the backbone of the particular blends.
And so it's more Grenache, Syrah, these sort of varieties, let's say Rhone-inspired varieties.
To a certain extent, yeah, any of the Mediterranean, and of course Tempranillo from Spain, and some of the Italian varietals. But we didn't discover that, we being our industry, until more recently. But it was always like, well, let's just have Chardonnay, and let's have Sauvignon Blanc, and then let's have wines that sell, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot. But now we're realizing that these Mediterranean-type varietals, the Rhone styles, do very well in this climate. But we're doing blends that help bring out the characteristics of that, as well as the backbone of the Cabs and the Merlots.
Well, I just wanted to say you're really doing an excellent job, and I really enjoy your wines.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Thanks again.
Say that.
That's good.
At that time, there was 11 wineries, and now there's over 60 wineries. So it's this renaissance of quality. You could see it when we first visited here, that they were going to be able to start producing some very good wines. And the recognition of the Mexican wines has increased significantly.